Hello everybody, welcome back to the MiNameIsJake channel. Today we're back playing Minecraft, and this is going to be a bit of a special edition because this is the COVID episode. Yes, I've got COVID for the second time. Never had COVID during the lockdowns and everything, but I've had COVID twice in about 12 months. Once was in the Lake District. Like literally on the way up I started feeling rough. And all I can say is thank God I'd gone from a 2007 Fiesta to any nice car but a Tesla, just because of the fact that it's quiet and it basically drove itself back, because I was in a bad way, but I need to get back because my missus is a teacher, so can't exactly delay our holiday back a couple of days for me to get better, unfortunately. But yes, I'm off. To be brutally honest, they won't let me back in because I'm still testing, and I still, as you can possibly tell, don't feel great. It doesn't really feel in my chest, it just feels like a cold. But also I'm very, very, very tired. Excruciatingly tired. I've suddenly remembered that someone messaged me. Also very, very forgetful. Hang on a second. Hello. Yeah. But I want to feel like I'm doing something useful, so I finally got out of bed and made lunch, because missed breakfast. Did the washing up. Although I'm going to leave everything out in the draining board just in case I decide to wash them again once I'm not sick anymore, and put stuff in the washing machine because it's absolutely bang full. But yeah, prior to becoming ill, I have done some things. I'm not sure if I've shown this on camera or not, but I did do some sorting out of stuff. So all of the chests that were downstairs are now here and sorted out. This is sort of a general dumping chest, but we've got sort of, if you wonder why it says E on a lot of these, that's trying to exit, but I've accidentally right-clicked the side. So, on one hand, it's good that you don't have to break a side to edit it. On the second thing, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. So yeah, if you see random stuff on the top line, that's me trying to exit the chest. We've also made an ender chest. I haven't actually made a second one yet. Oh, I have. There we are. It's there. See, forgetful. So we can actually carry more crap around with us. But the main thing that I've been doing off camera is I have been making a nether tunnel to our nether fortress. So I've made this, which is sort of an auto nether brick smelter, or as automatic as it can be, using lava. I've also, this was the sort of smelting waste materials down. As part of that, I have extended to almost fill. You can see, I think there's only 3 remaining. Our lava drip farm thing, which I might try and put in a nice building one day, but possibly not. Let's get rid of F3. It's a bit framey. I don't really know why, but never mind. What's our render distance set to? It's a bit worrying that my laptop is more powerful than a great big desktop. Loads of cows making a lot of noise. I have moved a secondary villager over here, just because he wandered through the pole. I don't think he's a particularly good one, because he's one of them leather guys. Has he been killed? Or have I loaded an incorrect save at some point? No. He's just despawned. I wonder if that's because I'd never traded with him before. Well, okay, well that one's free and available again. Okay. But yeah, I think that's it for overworld stuff. So if we head into the nether, I'll show you what's going on in here. And so similar sort of rough idea to that end there, but we've gone for a blue and purple theme. So yeah, essentially the same idea as over there, but because we're going to a fortress, it is more fortressy themed, but we still have the same sort of window idea, but we're using the warped stem instead of the, is it twisted, this kind of stem? What are you? Crimson stem versus, I've lost it again. Warp stem. Okay, that's fine. So Oh yeah, there are sort of little look-throughs to stuff below, and as you go through, it kind of degenerates as we go through the tunnel. So you'll start to see, you know, this is the finished article, if you like, but as we go down here, you'll see slowly that things disappear. And you might also see that we've swapped from chicken to pork chops. It's because of these guys. Because we can get cooked pork chops. So as you can see, the roof's disappeared at this point, and the stairs on the top. And as we go further down, again, the nether brick disappears. So it's sort of almost like a behind the scenes thing, and the floor disappears. If you wonder how I build these, so there's cobble, and then there's actually, so there's your cobble. Then there's netherrack. The idea with the netherrack, this netherrack would always stay, I guess. But the whole idea why there's cobble under the netherrack is to protect ice. So if we ever find a ice biome, the hardened ice, or packed ice, that's the one, we can rip out this nether, and rip out the floor, rip out the netherrack, put the ice in, put the floor back down, and we'll get faster journey times. I am thinking, the more that I look at this, whether we need to put in some sort of faster method of travel for this, because obviously we can't bang off the ceiling. So basically what I've been doing is, when we run out of stuff that we can do there, is I'm basically, as I'm walking around, mining the netherrack, which I'm not going to do because I'm limited on, as you can see, I'm full of stuff. But yeah, the idea is I mine stuff. So here you can see sort of a work in progress section. I've got any cobble to do anyway? Nope. An in progress section. So it's not only just cobble. I mean, that technically isn't cobble, is it? It's just hard stone. I believe I've even used actual stone that I've got with a silk touch pick in places. So yeah, this is essentially what it's like. It's been a nightmare doing this sort of after this left turn, because I keep getting fired at by. So yeah, this is raw as it comes down. Getting fired at by blazers, and there is still stuff on the floor here I could pick up. And this is also where I've been coming out and doing mining of the warp stems. So yeah, this is just netherrack. As I say, let's have cobblestone placed over the top. The more netherrack, which again will one day be replaced with ice. And one day I've got to decide what I'm doing with this. But yeah, they'll start spawning over there because there's a spawner there as well. But this basically tracks, and I've done a bit here because I was working on the entrance. But you basically drop down here and you are into... This is where, during that episode we came up and we're sort of hiding in this hallway. This hallway still exists. Oh my god. I was not ready for this. See what I did to your friends, huh? I've also learned that apparently you don't need a rod for ender eyes anymore. You just need some powder. So, that's good. But no, that's the tunnel. That's where we've got to so far. In terms of the rest of this episode, my idea is to do some mining because our equipment is taking quite a hit. I mean, you can see that's the old wiggly-woggledy way to get over there. But yeah, we might have to try and find a horse. And then... yeah. It'll be interesting because of the windows. You'll be able to actually see the old route through. But obviously a load of these stems are being taken out to do this process. I'm not sure if you can grow them. I presume the little mushroomy things on the floor around are kind of like their saplings. But yeah, so essentially the idea is to manage, not wasting netherrack and not wasting, you know, by not picking it up when we've dug it and it's full of inventory, and having to manage inventory, which would be a pain in the arse. I have made sure that there's somebody at the door. Please don't knock on the door. Oh no, they're going to put a field letterbox, that's fine. So yeah, we're sort of digging some, smelting some, putting it down, and sort of, you know, while some smelting we're digging, if you see what I mean. So yeah, and I'm slowly moving our crafting table, stone cutter, and a chest just to hold random extra crap in down the corridor. But yeah, eventually when we get ice, this will be great. And I do like that when you get close enough, you start seeing just the purple of the portal in front of you. But yeah, there's that. I did sort of cheat. Well, actually, I tell you what, this could be some audience participation. Oops, it's raining. Some audience participation for people. Let me know if you think this is cheating. So I have a second Minecraft account. What's stuff falling on the floor? I have a second Minecraft account. The reason why is because I had one as a camera account. And luckily I remembered to move it across when they did all the whole, you must now have this on the Microsoft account. So it's a Microsoft account I literally have just for that. So what I actually... Oh, fuck that up. Never mind. So what I ended up doing, because I did all this work while at my girlfriend's, was I have my gaming PC in a little tapper on a little Tapo smart plug. So, and I have it set in the BIOS to turn on whenever power regains to it. So I basically turn it off, leave it for 30 seconds, turn it back on, and it'll fire up remotely. I then use my MacBook Air to remote into it via Splashtop. And that's slightly buggy. Basically, you just look at the floor and spin around in circles really, really, really quick. So what I ended up doing is I had to come and stand here, and I TP'd my other account to here. Did a local server via Tailscale. There's probably a lot of software stuff that you might not know about if you're not an IT nerd. But TP'd him here basically so that my camera could stand and keep this chunk loaded, so that while I was in the nether doing stuff, it would keep smelting. Because one of the first things I very quickly learned was in the nether this wasn't working. And the option would be to possibly move this and transplant it into nether, but the trouble is the further I got away from the nether portal, it would also despawn. So the easiest thing to do was just that. So let me know if you think that's sort of cheating in some way, but I don't think it is. I think it's using game mechanics to your benefit. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to prepare to go caving. Because, as I say, we need some diamonds. I did do a little bit of caving and found 7 diamonds. But that is about it. So, I'm just going to chuck a load of crap that we do not need in there. That needs water in it, that bucket. And this is silky smooth. Pick that up. I know there are also bundles. They're a bit sort of limited use, to be honest. Do we need anything else? Do I want to maybe grab a little bit more food? I'm really worried about that helmet, to be completely honest. And it is a good helmet because of the aqua affinity. I may make an iron hat. Just to Let that one live. So we'll help him make an iron hat. I'll actually take off this. Put in here. Minerals and ores. I'll take some iron with me. I will also take a random amount of coal. That'll do. Take a pocky chop. Put a bit of chicken in there as well. We've got it then. So we've got Silky Smooth and the Workhorse. I also have a fortune pick somewhere. There it is. Which isn't really ideal when you're going caving. Got Silk Touch, or at least that. What I might do, tell you what, have I got enough obsidian? Oh yes, the whole reason why I went on that caving expedition actually wasn't necessarily for diamonds. They were going to be a nice bonus, but I wanted obsidian. I'd used all the lava up in our thingy-majig, in our sort of cave nearby. But I did find a way through in our cave underneath here. Let's sleep. That actually let me welcome to COVID brain, everybody. I actually let the, oh my god, brain, it's gone. Pew. It's gone completely. I found this other cave that had some stuff in it. It was, yeah, not many diamonds. Also, I don't think any lava really, which didn't really help. But COVID brain, everybody. God. But yeah, it was like that cave that I thought was basically tapped out. I did find another great big bit too. Yes. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause this here, just make sure it looks alright, because since I updated my the Mac that I use for recording, Mac Mini to Mac OS 26, the Elgato was really fucked up. So this will do is like a starter clip to make sure everything looks alright. It looks a bit washed out, to be honest, compared to what I see, but I don't know. Well, I'll do that. I'll probably go and have a lie down because I'm starting to feel a bit shit. But also I will use Unmined, what's it called? Unmined. Don't know where the exe file is for it. Unmined. Don't know. Well, I will use Unmined whenever I've found it to have a bit of a scout around and see if I can find a decent cave. Again, I don't particularly see that shitting. It just stops me wandering around for 4,100,000,000 minutes. So, actually, let's go old school. Let's not do that. Let's, if I remember correctly, a compass. I believe compasses now point to no, apparently that does still point to 00, which is weird. Hang on. I thought they changed it so that it pointed to where you were going to respawn. Minecraft Compass Wiki. Oh, put dots in, thanks. Minecraft Compass Wiki. What the fuck is a lodestone? Bastion remnant. What the fuck is a bastion remnant? Jesus wept. Okay, that's complicated. We'll ignore that. Okay, apparently this is useless because that points to the world spawn, which doesn't massively help us considering we're 1,500 and 1,000 blocks away from it. It's roughly near 0, 0. Do I need to make another one of these? No, I've got the equipment to do it. Right. In that case, then, what I will do is I'll just go and quickly repair diamonds. Repair my brain, repair this smooth, or silky smooth. I'll bring it with me, why not? So I want to see what's more efficient, just making another diamond pickaxe and adding it to it, or adding it diamond by diamond. Let's have a look. Right, so yes, I'm going to try and find a mine and do some actual mining, but I'm probably going to head off in a direction that we've not really gone, because if you look at the map, the unmined map, it's kind of like a L shape. So silky smooth is the one that we care about most of the moment. 6! Oh, there's some diamonds down here. Oh, that's where you keep them, you fucking idiot. I'm losing the plot, ladies and gentlemen. Never mind. Yeah. Never mind. Right. Let's tell you what. I'm going to open a mine and I'll show you what a mine looks like and we can decide where we're going to go. See you in a sec. Right. We're back. I immediately need to sneeze. But I've changed my mind slightly on what we're going to do. I did fire up. This is unmined. So here's our island. This is the sort of jungle island that I've spoken about previously. There's the village that we have another portal to. There is another village here, another village here, and another village down here. Pirate ships and stuff. We have seen all of this. I specifically don't ask it to generate any extra terrain, so it'll only show me terrain where we've been. I presume by the fact this is so square, this is where we spawned, but I may be wrong. But yeah, here is our sort of home island. That will grass block, torch, it does split too. There's that. So what I was going to do is I was going to have a look at this sort of, almost looks like a meteor impact here. But I've changed my mind. Something that we were looking at doing, obviously, was finding the end portal, so that we could eventually fight the Ender Dragon. Now, what the fuck is this? Harness. What the fuck is a green harness? Okay. Learning stuff all the time. This is vanilla Minecraft, not modded, which is where I usually feel like this. Anyway, we will basically be making our Ender pearls, or Eyes of Ender even. So we need 4. My idea being that instead of trying to find like a random cave, maybe we'll find a cave around the Ender portal, and we can sort of cross 2 birds with 1 stone, because we are probably going to want to add it as another strand to the Nether hub. So yeah, let's head up here and release our first one to give us a rough direction. Please don't shatter. Thank God for that. Okay, so this way, which I believe is actually towards spawn. I don't have that compass on me anymore, but I believe this is where the natural land spawn is. Which is alternative is slightly disappointing, really. We're heading into places I've already been to. I would have been in the caves, obviously, but yeah, slightly disappointing. If it had been off that direction, that would have been a lot better. Never mind, we'll keep... I'll probably fire another one off before... Well, if I can go through puberty again. Probably fire another one off before... we get to over there. We also need to look at a horse at some point. What about in here? Oh, an egg. You can keep your child. Or your period, I guess. Okay. We'll grab that, if nothing else. Okay. Oh. Okay, apparently the ender portal is very close to our base. That's surprising. Alright, so we actually need to wander back. Okay, maybe we won't need to... yeah, there's the... Apparently maybe we won't. Well, so it is like here. So it's directly below here. Okay. Well... That's kind of spoiled my plan, really, but... Okay, this is a fresh area of cave. I keep thinking that this bloody stuff's diamonds. Which is what we could really do with. Some more iron here. Gonna leave coal for a little bit. Again, our main thing is meant to be... Obviously, we're definitely going to be coming back here if this is where that portal is. Kind of glad I didn't just find it... Whoop. Hello. I didn't just find it wandering around, because that would have been a little bit of a letdown. Oh, hi! Ah, you little bastard. Obviously, I don't mind finding it now, because we are... The whole reason we're here is to find it. You see, we've been sort of half here before. Hey, little bastard. Hi. Oh, fuck. I don't get why people use axes. I mean, enough people do that it's got to be the right thing to do. I don't know how that creeper got away from not getting that in the eye. I don't know how you somehow avoided that. Oh, there's another one of them up there. Plenty of iron, plenty of skeletons. Ow. Come on, there's one more. I guess it must spawn a bit deeper than normal now, maybe. Well, yeah, no diamonds as of yet. Well, I blasted through them torches real quick. I believe. Yes. I remember how this game works. There's some iron up there. Hi. So many of you guys spawning over here? Hey. Hey. There's got to be a spawner somewhere near here. This is ridiculous. Right. Fuck all of you. Why are you so fast? I'm eating food now. I don't know why. Why did you not hit? Am I getting like game lag or something? What's going on? There's got to be a spawner somewhere. I guess it's just dark enough. Right, okay. Let's just get these last few bits of iron and vominos. Okay, apparently we're too low. Which is slightly insane to me, but okay. So what is it, this level? Okay, well, it's definitely in this cave that I can hear, so... I could actually put both cups of my headset on. I can actually try and hear in stereo where they are, although they have all immediately gone like... Oh. Yeah. Ah! Oh my god. Ow. Oh wow, this is another big fuck off cave. Okay. So I want to be very clear, I've obviously not looked this up because it's a very old game mechanic. But has it changed? Now I do know that there are multiple portals in the world, or there used to be. I think the main reason was like, in case there was some weird issues, you didn't completely necro a world from being able to do the dragon fight. There's 3 sort of in a rough sort of triangle around your natural spawn. Oh, fall. Okay, that might be the first one we lose. I didn't actually mean to do that. Alright. So how do we get into here? Was it around here somewhere? Because it went up, sort of into this. What? We've been here already. Oh my good Lord Jesus Christ. Torches again. Out of torches again. Out of torches again. Out of torches again. Okay. So, I mean, we found an ender pearl, like, just chilling up here. So, has it not spawned correctly? Because I dug up through here, there was a thing, like, on top of here, so either I'm being really, really dense, which is certainly possible at the best of times, never mind when I've got COVID brain, or where the hell is the portal? Because usually, is it a bit of a, like, room? Is this where it's meant to be, but I've played this in a snapshot or something where that's bugged and it won't, so it's not generated? Or is it now more like an ender portal where you've got to actually build the portal? I don't know. So, if they have changed it, it seems like a bit of a waste of time leading us here if there isn't a portal here and we've got to build it ourselves. Unless you've got to build it within a certain space. Or, you know, within a certain region, but you've just got to build it now. Well, that's kind of a shame. I thought that was a chest. It's not, it's just... Oh my god, that's a dangerous thing to be near. Okay. I want to have a look in this hole, but... something down there of interest by the looks of it. Well, certainly found a new cave by doing this, if nothing else, but that's about it. And no diamonds, which is what we were looking for a cave for. Well, something's clearly changed. So what I'm going to do is not fall in there. I'm just going to head back to our stairs so we know where we're going. Because either I've been really, really dense or something has changed. We'll have a bit of a look down here. Nope. Just lovely murderous lava. Nothing of major interest for our quest today. Hey. Because I'm sure it used to lead you to, like, within a few blocks of where the end portal was. For all I know, there isn't even an end portal anymore. But again, why would they leave the mechanic in of the eyes? But never mind. Right, I'm going to make my way back to that staircase once again. Anything in here? It's like an old style cave. Ooh. Anything? Lapis seems a lot easier to get than it always used to be. Fuck off, copper, you're not important at the moment and probably never will be. I know that there's stuff coming in the next version of the game that does change things slightly, but typical sort of Minecraft, I had something that has absolutely no use and just abandoned it for like a year and then eventually come up with something for it to do. I think copper being in the game is a little strange, just for like redstone is sort of the copper. It would make sense if they got rid of redstone and made it copper, and then made copper do all this sort of blocks and stuff, but the fact that you can't use it for electric stuff, or like a different tier of electric stuff, again, a little bit weird. Oh, you've seen me. Fantastic. Do a little dance on the way here. Okay, so this is where it should be, according to the Ender Eyes, essentially here. And it isn't. So what I'm going to do... I'm stop recording here for just a second, and I'm going to look up what we're meant to be doing now. Okay, I have some possible bad news. So, there is a chance that if the trunk was sort of half-generated in an older version of Minecraft, and then there's a newer version of Minecraft with a different generation, which obviously there is, then it may be pointing to where the stronghold should be in 121.8 or whatever we're in now. What are we in? 121.8. But if the terrain was actually generated in an older version of the game, it won't generate. So, what we need to do is get very angry at this zombie for disturbing my important speech. And you as well. I can't be dealing with you at a horrible time like this. So, I'm going to do one last, like, double treble check, But then what we may have to do is do what I was going to actually do before. Generate new chunks. Baby zombie. Ah. But generate some new chunks. Let's see how that goes. What I might do to sort of cheat, so I don't have to do loads of work in the nether again, is put a nether portal. I wonder what the hell that was then. Put a... Heck off. Thank you. So I'm going to do one last double check to make sure I'm not being really, really stupid. But I think where we've dug around, I would have found a stronghold if there was one. But what I think I'm going to do is, in order to sort of save me having to make another tunnel in the nether, I'm going to go and make a nether portal out where the fortress is. So I think there's some lava down here I can use to make some obsidian while we're here. And that should be loading new chunks being that far away. Come on, there's got to be some lava somewhere in here. There's a decent cave, other than the fact it doesn't have any diamonds in it. Turn the corner and there's diamonds. I was trying to do reverse psychology on the game then, but nope. The game isn't a sentient being. Okay, come on. I'll tell you what I'll do is I will stop recording for a moment. And once I find some lava, I'll be able to... That was stump. Wow, is that like completely blocked me? Oh no. Did I say diamond? No, no diamond. And just pain. Just pain instead. Oh my god. Oh. Why? Why is stuff bouncing off? I presume it's because it's taking damage at the same time as I would be inflicting the damage, but oh my god. Oh, there's some lava there. Let's go over there. So we can get what we want and then get out of here. Hopefully. Oh, it might not actually be what we want. Great. I've definitely seen some lava. Oh, the headache's coming back. Gah! I hate not being able to, like, get up and, you know, be useful. Lava. Anywhere, lava. Anybody, lava. Down here, maybe? think it is actually possibly down here. I can hear lava again. Oh, I've realised a problem I've now created. Oh. Lava? No. Yes, lava, but not quite what I had in mind. So maybe this I mean 2023, when did the new generation come in? Because this was started in 2023. Maybe this is all sort of new terrain, you know, where they've got rid of bedrock and stuff and moved it around. I just need like a lava lake, so I can use water up on it. Maybe I should give up and just use the dripstone thing that I've got. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Right, what I'm going to do is off camera, I'm going to somehow find 10 blocks of obsidian. We'll grab a flint and steel and we'll head to the nether and work on trying to actually get to a stronghold. So I'll see you all in a bit. Okay, so I finally have 10 bits of obsidian. I'm actually going to just return some of my buckets. That dripstone stuff is fantastic. It reminds me of the old modded days when basically you would find a big patch of lava in the nether, which is a lot easier to do back in sort of 1.4. And basically use that for infinite power. They have sort of done stuff to try and reduce that a little bit. A bit of leather, that'll help us make another thing. So while we wander over to where we're going to put this nether portal, one thing that is quite important is we need to make sure that we're actually within 24,000 blocks when we get out of the portal. Otherwise, there's basically no point going any further because, yeah, supposedly they actually sort of spawn in concentric rings going out from spawn. And yeah, so which direction are we actually heading? We're heading down. I'm actually beginning to wonder whether it would be worth... Oh, he's an angry bird. He's an angry boy. I know that you can sort of distract him with gold, but meh. What I'm thinking actually, so I was going to go all the way down to the fortress. I don't think I'm going to bother. I think what I'm actually going to do is put it at the corner here. So, obviously I have to make it bigger at a later date, but for now, maybe we could, is there like a nice number we could get to? Oh god, Okay. Please don't guess me, Mr. Guest. Oh, there's somebody interested in me by the sound of it. Okie dokie. Ah. Oh, shit. We traded blows there. Gas tier? There's some sugar, was that? Looked like sugar more than gunpowder, but apparently it's gunpowder. Okay, so we can't get to a nice neat 400. I think we'll just put it back. We'll just build a nice space for ourselves. Ah, fuck. This is one of the reasons why the armor is so damaged. Oh, there's another block here as well. Okay, right. So, actually, let's just extend it a little bit further forward. I mean, will this be far enough away? I hope so. Okay, let's see where we end up. Ooh. I thought you were a fucking bear, but you're just a big sheep. Alright, so we are... Okay. Ah, so it's automatically generated where we are. Okay, so this is definitely a new chunk. Okay. Ooh, and we've got packed ice if we head south. Okay, this might be a really great point to have come out at. I'll tell you what, let's just dig ourselves a little classic hidey hole. Oh, little sheep, prepare to become cold. Annoyingly, they've all got to be the same colour nowadays. We've got mushroom blocks. So the snow's that way. Come on, brain. Come on, the brain. Let's pop that down. One of these. One of these. One of these. Little hidey shack. Okay, very loud sheep is. So the first thing I want to do... Oh, is this a new... Oh my god, there's one there. Oh no, he broke the portal. Oh god, that was nearly terrible. Thank god. Because that's a long walk back. Right, okay. Oh, and one blew up here as well? Oh, great. Okay, well, first thing we've got to do is fucking landscaping. And I like to properly fill them in, not just Ooh, so these are some new trees. Can't even see it. Where is it? Pale oak log. Ooh. So I like them. What biome is this? Can't even... Fine land. Pale garden. Oh, and these are flowers that sort of open up at night. Okay. So this is quite a good place to have found, to be brutally honest, because we've got ice, packed ice. You see, this is what they open up like. We've got mushroom blocks. We've got a new type of tree that skeletons like to hide under. Get fucked. Do you like the leaves on the floor? That's a nice effect. Can I? I can pick them up. With the power of shit. I want to get a sapling for these. This is exciting because I feel like this is going to be a little small secondary base. I think that's what we've found here. I think this is what we've found. I think what we'll do is I'll actually leave this video here, and then we'll start a second episode as we sort of explore this area. I'm going to drop off some junk and eat some food. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, I am slowly starting to feel better. I'd have to have a lie down in the middle, so it's probably not great, but never mind. Let's just dump a load of that in there. Oh, hang on, I actually need to collect the saplings when they drop. But that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. What was an enderman up there?